It's Sunday evening, and you're here with the Minority Men.
Beantown forever. Boston. You get your hands up. Boston is what I represent. Boston. Y'all remember Beantown forever. Y'all remember Boston is what I represent. Y'all remember Beantown forever. Y'all remember Boston is what I represent.
America is today the strongest, the most influential, and most productive nation in the world. Understandably proud of this preeminence, we yet realize that America's leadership and prestige depend not merely upon our unmatched material progress, riches, and military strength, but on how we use our power in the interest of world peace and human betterment. We annually spend on military security alone more than the net income of all United States corporations. Now, this conjunction of an immense military establishment and a large arms industry is new in the American experience. The total influence, economic, political, even spiritual, is felt in every city, every state house, every office of the federal government. We recognize the imperative need for this development, yet we must not fail to comprehend its grave implications. Our toil, resources, and livelihood are all involved. So is the very structure of our society. In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist. We must never let the weight of this combination endanger our liberties or democratic processes. We should take nothing for granted. Only an alert and knowledgeable citizenry can compel the proper meshing of the huge industrial and military machinery of defense with our peaceful methods and goals.
Welcome to the Minority Men Show, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to see you on this wonderful Sunday, Labor Day. This is Labor Day weekend, right, Public?
It is. It is Labor Day weekend.
And we thank you for being here with us on this Labor Day weekend. It's a little rough out here in the north, but, you know, we're doing our thing. And that was Dwight Eisenhower with his farewell speech. I believe it was in 1961 when he was talking about, you know, where we were going after World War II and fear that the military-industrial complex would be so strong, and it was up to the people to make sure that it didn't consume us. Here we are now, 2013. We need to ask ourselves, are the people doing enough? Are we doing enough to make sure that we are in a balanced state? Anthony Cook here with Public Announcement.
What's up, people?
Right hand man. Also here with Blue Collar.
Good morning, good afternoon, Stars and Stripes.
No doubt. And here we are with Bree. Hello, Bree.
Hey, everyone.
So, I got to start off by asking, what did you guys do this week? Anything special popped up? Who's first? Who's up first?
I think you should do Blue, man, because Blue got this cool Kango on right now. He's looking like the white LL Cool J.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You should have seen him before the show.
Hello,
man.
Blue Jay.
LL Blue Jay.
LL Blue Jay. This dude was macking earlier, man. He was macking and attacking. What's going on, Blue, man? How was your week, bro?
I had a learning experience. There's another artist on the Boston poetry scene who, sometimes when I see him, he's overjoyed to see me. Oh, so long to see you. Oh, so great. Oh, I'm glad you came. Other time he sees me, he's very short, rude, and cold. Now this kid, he has a open mic scene at the Middle East, and I went there and I killed it. And I asked him afterwards. I said, "Can I feature?" Am I going too long?
No, go ahead. Keep going.
I said, "Can I feature?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, a couple months. It's gonna be a couple months." This was 3 months ago. So I came up to him again. And I said, "Can I feature?" He goes, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be down the line though." So afterwards, I asked him, can you put me on a calendar? Can I get a date? And he goes, not right now. I wait 4 days. I ask him again. He goes, just because you keep asking doesn't mean it's going to happen any faster. So I said to him, with the way I kill the crowd, you should have asked me. I said, forget it. I don't want to feature on your show.
Well, you know what that is. I mean, I don't know. It sounds like he has a hot and cold attitude.
It sounds like he sees me as competition and doesn't want competition. Me, I'm a poet. I don't see competition. I want everybody's story to be heard, just like this show. But this kid wants to be the only person who's heard. So he's a punk. So.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
yeah.
what I
did, I guess you're burning some bridges.
I hope he is.
You're never going to be featured on his show.
Man,
no, I'm not. So I said.
Tony Montana.
I said to him. So I went home and I made a list of all the people who are my teammates, people who are in the arts, people who I can trust, and I made a list, and it felt good because you got to really do that, and obviously everybody in the room was on that list.
Thank
you.
Hey, don't be trying to suck up right now, man. It's too early.
Yeah. So I mean, now, what did you learn from this situation? That you're saying, okay.
I talked to this older woman who was a poet.
Yes.
And she broke it down for me. She said, it's because they don't want competition. It's a guy thing. They said. She said I'm the best one on the scene, and people don't want to deal with that, so that's why people are acting funny towards me.
I mean, because you do spit that fire, so you can see how that, people can feel like the heat of competition off of being in a situation like that.
Yeah.
But when we come back, we're gonna talk about some of the things that are going on in the world, and we're gonna catch up with Public. Because this man's been missing in action, man. He's in and out. He's ducking me. Public.
I'm always here, man. I'm always on the grind trying to make the Minority Men Show be better. And just, the panel out here working hard. And we'll be back. So continue to stay tuned to the Minority Men Show. Remember, always hit us up on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Call us in 857-366-5444. We'll be right back. This is the Minority Men Show.
Most and make us lose. Why do we pour salt into open wounds? Yeah. When all we gotta do is think about love. Yeah. Let's think about love. Yeah. Let's think about love. Yeah. Let's think about love and what it can do. Why do we argue when we know we're wrong? Why do we only miss a person when they're gone? Why do we only show our feelings in a song? And when the music stops, we kick them when they're down. Why do we never show what we feel inside? We push everyone away with empty pride. Why do we take God out of everything? But when it gets bad, he takes the blame. Let's think about love, yeah. Let's think about love, yeah. Let's think about love, yeah. Let's think about love and what it can do. Let's think about love, yeah. Let's think about love, yeah. Let's think about love, yeah. Let's think about love and what it can do. Why do we only harmonize in groups of three when there's you and me together going through it all? We're struggling day by day to make the grade. And why do we talk about world peace when we can't even settle things? happens between you and me. Let's think about love, yeah, yeah. Let's think about love and what it can do. What it can do. Whoa, and what it can do. Whoa, and what it can do. Whoa, and what it can do. Whoa, let's think about love, yeah. Whoa, let's think about love, yeah. Whoa, let's think about love, yeah. Whoa, let's think about love and what it can do.
Hey, welcome back to the Minority Men Show. It has been 8 years since Katrina landed on the Gulf. You guys know that?
Wow.
It has been 8 years.
8 years.
You
A
know,
lot has happened in 8 years.
It's been crazy, Anthony Cook, because actually I had the opportunity to be there, but I will give you guys some in-depth details of Katrina, because you know it's crazy, and yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, well, so, you know, I don't know, like, I like to, before you get into it, I'd like to ask, you know, the panel, you know, Bree, what are your thoughts about Katrina, what took place, everything that happened, Kanye, at the award show, or no, sorry, at the benefit, when he was doing the relief benefit, and Kanye, you know, he made that famous statement, for some people infamous, you know, about what he thought of Bush. I mean, what are your total thoughts about Katrina?
I mean, ultimately, it was just really a sad situation, and just hearing that it's been almost a decade since Katrina happened, and I'm not really sure if things have changed a lot for the people down there in New Orleans. So it's just a pretty sad situation, just knowing how wealthy and how many resources America has, and that after something like that happens, that we can't rebuild back faster. So it's just it's a little sad. And as far as Kanye, I mean, I've seen the softer side of Kanye, especially with him having a new baby girl. So I don't know. I didn't have anything. I didn't think there was anything wrong with what he said.
What's that baby's name, by the way?
North.
So the baby's name is Northwest.
Yes.
All right, we'll just leave it. Well, that's for another time.
Yes.
But Blue, what do you think of that whole situation with Katrina?
Well, I liked what Kanye did. I really liked him. I wish more people would do what he did.
You feel like
I wish
people,
more
not
people
people are stepping up?
I wish more people would just speak things rawly in what they said instead of afraid of being offending people or afraid of putting themselves out like that. I wish more people would do what he did.
You feel like people aren't getting it done when they're not speaking their minds? In a sense?
Yes. It just perpetuates the agita, you know. So
I myself, I don't have a problem with what he said. It's the way he went about it. That was my problem. I felt like if you're gonna take away somebody else's time, you know, you're being rude, because what he did, and at the time she's a kid. At the time, you don't.
Oh no, not the Taylor Swift thing. That was another interesting.
Oh, so yeah, there's more than one Kanye story.
No, we're talking about when he said Bush doesn't like black people at a fundraiser.
Oh,
yes, the
man.
Katrina fundraiser when Kanye West was and he said that Bush didn't like black people.
I did not like what he did at all to Taylor Swift, but
that was
what he did on TV though, addressing the Bush, I actually really commend him for doing that.
Yeah, Public, what do you think about, you know, when Kanye, you know, just basically in the middle of this benefit, and I mean, he didn't take up a lot of time, but but it was poignant. I mean, people are still talking about it to this day, that he said that Bush didn't care about black people. Do you think that, think that he was right?
Do I think he was right?
You think
I think he was right. I mean, you got to think about it. I was there on the ground floor. And I mean, I was there in ground zero, on the ground floor, in the ground water.